Yo, y'all niggas already know, man, it's DNA 1/6 of that NWX, and you now watching Rap Grid. Make sure you subscribe, and if not, get them the fuck out of here.
Yo, what up? It's your boy MJ. I'm Direct's homeboy. And before this nigga come in here, I'm gonna tell y'all, don't listen to what this nigga say. We've been arguing all day. I tried to tell this nigga Murder Mook is the best battle rapper of all time. It's facts.
Mook never battled nobody from this era. Shut up. Before we even start, niggas gonna hate you already. They not gonna care about your opinion already. They be like, yo, Direct homeboy is an idiot.
Hey, if you hate greatness, I'm sorry. That man is tight. That man is the Jordan of battle rap. I'm sorry. He just is.
I'm not even gonna entertain this argument.
The Jordan battle rap.
I'm not going to entertain it. If y'all don't know, I'm gonna start putting my homeboys in my little review videos.
Because he needs expert advice on these type of things.
No, because it's more entertaining than just me sitting there yelling at Mos Def.
Because he's boring. This
is the ultimate guide. Why is this the ultimate guide? Because I'm in it. And you look like Plies right now. King of the Dot presents Back to Basics 3, Ultimate Guide. We're gonna start at the bottom of the flyer. Reverse Live versus Only One. You probably seen Reverse Live before, huh?
I think I have, actually.
You don't know who Only One is, huh?
No. So
I like Only One, but I have Reverse Live taking it.
I'm gonna go with a Laura Tarsi vote right here and go with, I don't like his name, so I'm gonna go with the reverse guy.
Mad Flex versus Lou Cypher. Lou Cypher's my boy, he's hard. So I got Lou Cypher.
I'm with you on that. I'm going Lou Cypher all day.
Alright.
With that.
Matter of fact, Lou Cypher, man, he's had one of the bars of the year when he battled C3 from Queen of the Ring. Okay. And he said, I went from ain't new Nike to ain't new Nike. I got my third eye open. I can see 3. That's one of the best bars of the year. So you ready? You ready? We getting into the bold. We getting into the bold names on the card now. All right.
All right. Let's do it. Drum roll.
Daylight versus QP. Ooh. QP, Sons QP. Okay. Well, used to be Sons QP.
Sons QP. Is this the QP that battled the other QP that lost and should have lost his name?
Yeah, QP.
This is easy. I'm going my boy Daylight. What up, Day? Yeah, I'm coming to see you on that court too, by the way, Day. I like QP, but QP plays around too much. Like I don't like when people are battling and then like they'll be like, I'll kill you, and then they'll start laughing like in the bar after that. I don't like that. If Daylight respects you, he raps. If he doesn't respect you, he doesn't answer.
Do he respect QP?
Does he respect QP?
Would you have used him?
Would I respect QP? I like QP, you know, as a person, so I don't disrespect the man, but his battles get a little, you know, topsy-turvy sometimes. So, Daylight, yeah, he can rap though.
If you don't notice, Daylight bringing people back from the dead. Not to even say QP is dead, but he just ain't been on nobody's radar like that because he took some big losses. Okay. If Daylight decide to show up and rap, QP's career is back on track. If QP does good.
Easy, cowboy.
Dirtbag Dan versus DNA.
Okay.
Let me tell you like this, right? I like Dirtbag Dan. He's cool as hell. Okay. Me and him have shared great times together, pause. But I don't think he's the same as he used to be. Dirtbag Dan ain't the same as he used to be. That's
another pause, by the way.
We've
shared great times. I don't think he's what he used to be.
Shut up, nigga. Shut up, nigga. If it's for the bitches. There was once upon a time when the smack dudes used to say, I don't really fuck with all them Thesauruses and the Immaculates and shit. That nigga Dirtbag Dan is funny.
That ain't gonna go well. I'm just keeping it real.
Well, he's supposed to battle DNA the day he battled K-Shine. And K-Shine and Big T double teamed him in the battle. And
so again, that's NWX, and I think DNA is gonna finish the job because DNA is such a hard person to battle because he's so complete, like, and he can freestyle. He's smart. He's so experienced. Like, he's been in every setting. DNA is tough.
I mean, I think DNA can be defeated in a rap battle.
Yeah, easily.
But I don't think
by someone of a top level. But Dirtbag Dan, it's too many comical factors with Dirtbag Dan. His name, And I think DNA will just make that, you know, in that type of setting.
Do you think
crowd.
there's an off chance where Dirtbag Dan can actually hit that groove and start bang, 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 bang?
No. No, not because Dirtbag Dan ain't nice, but DNA, whatever you have to say about DNA, if you hadn't said it in his other 50 battles from somebody else, like, there's nothing you could say that is gonna stop him.
Thesaurus versus Fresco.
All right.
I'm gonna let you talk. You got the floor.
All right, Fresco. Fresco is nice. Like, Fresco reminds me of early Eminem. Like,
that is a hell of a comparison.
Yeah.
You realize that, right?
Eminem is the best.
But that's a hell of a comparison. Like
early, but early Eminem was raw. He was witty. He was smart. He was talented. Voice inflections. You almost didn't know how to take him. Pause. Yeah, you never know. It's 2015. Y'all crazy.
Gay.
Fresco, when he battles, he's like almost like this stick figure mannequin with these words that come out, and he's just like, yeah, I see your hat, and it's like, you know, he's hard to, you know, deal with. And he hold on, he calls out things like women. So Fresco, I know you obviously have women in your family, like not just your mom, but you have to have like a sister or something like that, older, because you know how to get underneath the other person's skin like a woman kind of would. And that's not a diss, because I think he's gonna win. But that's good in a battle, because it's all about that. You dig what I'm saying? So it's about getting like what you did against Rome. Like, you knew how, like a woman would do that type of research.
You haven't said nothing about Thesaurus.
Thesaurus is a legend. He's been doing it for so long. There's not much you can say that, you know, that's gonna kind of knock him off, unless you know, you have an angle. Like my man Fresco, like a woman would, like he thinks differently, like, you know. So
Fresco thinks like a woman, and he uses his woman thoughts as battle tactics.
You see what he's doing? See what he's doing? Fresco, don't listen. I'm giving you the nod. I'm just saying he's smart.
He said it.
Nah, man, that dude's smart, man.
But like a woman smart.
Hey, in a battle, you can't beat a woman in an argument.
Okay.
So you might not be able to beat Fresco in a battle. I'm just saying.
I feel like the last few predictions I did, I just said Thesaurus was gonna lose. And I can't, like, you didn't see this, but Thesaurus versus Definition. Okay. I saw it live. And Thesaurus is, I feel like he has some elements of vintage Thesaurus in him in these past few battles. Like, it's come back. I don't know if he's been in the lyrical gym, but he's looking like he has shades of old Thesaurus. He can call Fresco gay a million times, but for some reason it's funnier than everybody else saying it.
Yeah, but it doesn't bother Fresco. Like, he's so used to it being called that, it's just like, it's water off a duck's back, bro. It's nothing.
So you think because Fresco thinks like a woman, raps like Eminem, and is used to being called gay all the time, that he has the upper advantage against Thesaurus?
Kind of like Eminem in 8 Mile. Yeah, like, what else? What other ammo do you have?
I think that Fresco is one of the top 10 battle rappers on paper.
You said that.
I honestly, I've been saying that for years. I think Fresco is one of the best rappers on paper. And he has one of my favorite rebuttals. When Soul Khan said he does yoga, and he said, you said I do yoga, but I don't even mind body and soul. Fire.
Dope.
Something tells me that I think Fresco, Thesaurus has the advantage going into this battle.
Where are you getting this from, bro?
I just think it's just, sometimes when you have as many years of battle rap activity on your resume like me, you just understand that sometimes somebody has an advantage. Nigga, that's a cello. That's a cello. I think it's a cello.
I think you're just playing good cop, bad cop. Just say the man Fresco gonna win like he's going to.
Cause Thesaurus, I really liked Thesaurus' last battle.
Thesaurus is a legend, I get it, but you know, the young kid's hot right now.
Big K versus Caustic. I already know we agree. I already know we agree.
Let me tell y'all something out there. Big K.
Yes.
Is one of the sickest battle rappers of all time.
The team backpack verse was fire.
Big K is one of the dopest battle rappers ever. I think on the punchline scene, I would have to say he's second behind B Magic.
And he's first.
I like Caustic, but when you go,
hold on. Do you like Caustic?
No, he does. Yeah, I do like Caustic.
Okay.
But I mean, it's hard to beat Big K.
I think Big K is one of the top 10 battlers right now. I can't put the number, but he's in the top 10.
Only if your chick head slamming like a DDT.
This is my last vision of Caustic.
Okay.
A3C, Atlanta. He battled Big T. And he just went, like, his strategy was all fucked up. He tried to do the unforgiving, I'm just gonna say whatever, and if the crowd hates me, I don't give a fuck, cause that's my persona. It ain't really work. It wasn't even like he was fire and people were scared to react.
Right.
It just didn't work for him that time. I think Caustic's good. My favorite battle from him is probably the one against Dizaster. And
that was a while ago.
He did good against Cortez too, you know. But Big K is top 10 right now. Pass versus Arsenal.
Now you talking about something, bro.
Pass and Arsenal are two of the best actual rappers in battle rap.
Yes.
I want to see them just rap very well.
Passwords, dope. Always been dope. I like this battle. One of his battles was a while ago against Immaculate. Dope.
You went in this vote.
Yeah, that's classic. That's classic.
You might be a real battle rap.
Come on now.
You might be qualified to be a critic.
No, don't play by it.
All right.
When Arsenal gets serious, he can beat almost anybody. Like, and especially when he goes out of, you know, the UW and doing all that and smack, he brings pain to cats like that. But Passwords ain't no pushover. I like both of them. I gotta go with.
He's gonna say Arsenal.
Why?
I can tell you knew all his slogans.
Because he black?
No, you knew
even though Password is black?
You knew all his slogans.
I do. But I like Passwords though. Okay. The winner will be, if you're like, it'll be kind of like what you like.
You copping out. Pick your winner. Pick who you got winning.
Alright, I'll go Stephen A. Smith. You don't want to make an enemy out of me, Kevin Durant. Clearly, right now, LeBron James is the best player in the game. And I gotta go with my man Arsenal. I'm sorry.
What I said. Let me see.
Come on, Skip Bayless.
Let me see. No, if I'm Skip Bayless, I'd just be biased and just be making up shit.
I told them once, LeBron James doesn't have the it clutch factor.
Well, let's put it like this. Neither one of them, Passwords don't have a punchline style, and Arsenal ain't known for punchlines. So it's gonna be there's gonna be 99 different flows of disrespect in this battle. You know what? Honestly, I think Arsenal has the edge.
Truthfully,
Arsenal honestly has the edge.
Yeah.
But I think this could be a candidate for best battle.
She was like, "Oh, don't you want to come inside?" I'm going Arsenal.
Yeah.
I like Password. Pass, you dope, man.
I feel like we're breaking bad news to him. You dope, man, but
hey, man, you know, I'm sorry, Pass. I really do like you, but that dude Ars is a problem.
The last battle and what has been a late addition in the main event.
Okay.
Is something we have to talk about.
Okay.
Now, let me preface it with this. I understand that some people may not like Dizaster style. I think when it's all said and done, he's gonna go down as one of the top 10 battle rappers of all time. That being said,
we argued about this earlier today.
That being said, Dizaster has had his ups and downs. Right now, I feel like he's on. He had the battle with Big T where it looked like he got comfortable again. You know, and I can see that classic Dizaster coming back, that vintage Dizaster. One thing I know about Dizaster is if it's like a high intensity situation where he has to do great, sometimes it just get to him a little bit. He don't like all that pressure. He like going into a battle with somebody that's super hyped up and just whooping their ass. You know what I mean?
I agree.
I feel like that's where he's most comfortable. Like,
I agree.
I'm gonna whoop this little pussy's ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With that being said, Gjonaj, right? They're trying to label him as the disaster killer. He's from the Middle East. He raps aggressively. He has more bars on paper than Dizaster.
I think just because they're both Middle Eastern and kind of aggressive, I don't think they look alike. He's more like Prez Mafia than Dizaster. Yeah. He just better lyrics.
He's Dizaster Mafia.
It's the aggression. They almost sound the same, and he's kind of, but a little bit more lyrical.
I watched Gjonaj versus Gutter, and then I sat there and dissected Born versus Gjonaj.
Okay.
And I can't lie, Gjonaj, he's on paper, like his rhymes, crazy.
Yeah.
Right. He connects a lot of things together the way they should be written.
Right.
Sometimes voice just gets on my nerves sometimes.
It's like Prez Mafia. I think Dizaster will play on that and say that everyone is annoyed. And Dizaster can, he's pretty good at mimicking people.
My name is Gjonaj. Rules are fine when I choose the nine. My movement's fine and I lose my mind is crucified. Get crucified like when the Jews had died. I squint my nose like this and I move my eyes. I'm so crazy, yo.
Woo. All it was missing was the woosah. That's Prez Mafia. It's the same thing.
Cortez said in a recent Rap Grid interview I put up, there's some rookies that's doing their thing, but the problem that what Smack is doing is they're putting rookies on these incredible stages way too early. You know what I mean? They don't even get to exercise against someone alright. It's like rookies versus vets. Yo, prep, battle chiller right now. And it's just, they ain't ready for that, right?
Right.
A lot of people might say, oh, I don't like Dizaster. He's this, he's that. What I say to you, it's different when he's in your face saying all that shit to you.
You're gonna have a problem.
You know?
You're really throwing him to the wolves because, and I'm not saying he can't do it or he can't put up a good showing, but Dizaster, he battles better. He battles best, I guess, when he's kind of pissed off, like you're saying. And because of the comparison, he's gonna go extra hard because of the whatever. And his freestyle ability is. How many battles has Dizaster had in the last, 5 to 7 years? How many?
Like 40.
Yeah. How many times do you think he lost out of 40?
Like definitely lost?
Yeah.
I don't know, like 7.
See?
After he battled Swave, East Coast loved Dizaster. You know what I'm saying? That's when he won everybody. People were like, I can't lie, he alright. Okay. You know what I mean? It all went out the window with the math shit. And I feel like Gjonaj is kind of like that gap. He's that aggressive, non-black, non-white dude that people can really rock with his style. Plus he has shades of the new poppin' style. You know what I mean? That he knows how to do the wordplay thing properly. So I think they just need somebody to champion that's kind of like him. So they trying to hoist him in the air. This battle's gonna be ass whooping. I think either Dizaster is gonna do too much and Gjonaj is gonna kill him, or Gjonaj is gonna go in there and Dizaster, which I think the most likely thing is that Gjonaj is gonna go in there. He gonna be hot. He gonna go first. Yeah. Dizaster gonna win the coin toss. Gjonaj gonna say, "You go first, little pussy." Gjonaj gonna be hot, and Dizaster is gonna turn Super Saiyan 8, and they's gonna be like, "Damn."
This is Gjonaj's chance to kind of get out of the Dizaster shadow or comparison, or to be like, I'm better than him. But it's a steep mountain, and I like the young bull. Just keeping it funky.
This is our ultimate prediction guide to Battle of the Basics 3. Once again, it's my homeboy MJ, the last MJ.
Yeah, what up, though?
And yeah, man, if you think some of his commentary was just shitty, let him know in the comments. You think he has a little future?
I do.
You think he has shades of a Skipping A. Smith? Skipping A. Smith?
Clearly, LeBron James is the best player in basketball.
We do it with battle rappers. Do it with Dizaster versus Gjonaj.
Clearly, Dizaster is better than Gjonaj. The young guy want to come in and take the crown.
That was good.
Not so bad. Not so bad. Not so bad.
A battle rap nightmare is like, I'm the headliner at Summer Madness and they boo me every round. Or like, I forget my shit first round and can't remember any of my other rounds.
I just think Pat Stay has the ability to cross over. I think Pat Stay is dope.